Christian, what did you think of Lost in Blue?
You see, I grew up with a friend, and he wanted his paws on any and every survival game possible.
Okay.
That included the Minecraft Alpha as soon as that was available, and that was just like incredibly bare bones, but he had a thirst for any and every survival game in existence. And so Lost in Blue was the go-to because
That sucks.
you're running around and you have the freedom to do whatever you want and to upgrade your stuff and get better.
I hate this. Continue, please.
And I have come to realize that upgrading stuff is not in and of itself satisfying or fun, thanks to Lost in Blue.
You don't like getting the wood or like the stone bed so you get slightly more percentage the next day?
It feels like these frustrations are just hoisted upon you so that you have an incentive to create something to make the game not mind-numbingly awful
Okay.
or a tedious chore.
Yeah, I see it as like just like padding. Like there's nothing to this game, so you need
Oh,
to
there you
spend
go.
days on days hunting and fishing so that you don't die, so that you can do, you know, the 3 plot things you do before the game's over.
Yeah, and it's not really at all clear for the first like handful of days. You're just like, okay, I guess I'm just hanging out. I got this girl here with me.
Like, is this the game?
Yeah, exactly. And the
might be.
text comes up on the screen. That's so frustrating.
Yeah.
The dialogue, it's like one line at a time when it's
She's
in the
thirsty.
overworld. Eeh.
She's hungry.
Yeah, there's some problematic stuff going on with gender
Oh
roles.
my god. I cannot believe. Yes. She is Stockholm Syndrome wife, and you keep her in your cave, and she is dependent on you in a really creepy way, and she's young in a really creepy way, and she cannot do anything for herself. And it is so disturbing to me that there's like an element of like a relationship between you two. Because you're
needs
taking
you to-
advantage.
Hold your hand everywhere. She cannot go by herself.
There's a river, just you can see it from here. That's where you drink from, lady, and she can't do it.
No.
And then
Yeah.
she'll die of thirst if you leave her next to the river. She can't figure it out.
Oh, it's great. I can see what they were going for.
Okay.
You know, you're walking around surviving on this tropical island,
Yeah.
and you're upgrading things.
Yeah.
And then you've got the cool first-person camera view for when you're doing all the stuff, man.
It was pretty doofy where you can just like scribble in the dirt to try to find clams or something.
Totally.
It's like, ooh. Like the only thing I can find that someone would find like satisfying would be like the progression of it, right? Like now I have a bow. But it's all just this loop. You know, if it doesn't go anywhere, it just feeds into this loop where now I have to do the bad things slightly less, but it never gets to a point where you're doing good things. You're just doing fewer bad things. I
Yeah.
hate it.
A lot of hunting, a lot of spearing
hunting.
fish.
Oh yeah,
'Cause food is hard to come by.
that's fun.
Oh, that's awful.
I like that your spear can break. Love that in games when your equipment just breaks. That's fun.
Yeah. And navigation is a nightmare too, because not only is the screen tiny, but the map is like silly. It's sometimes hard to discern what's
It's
going on. It looks like they like plumped some algorithm on the game world that they just created
Yeah.
and then spit it out into a image that pans with your movements.
Yeah.
But looking at it means that you can't see what your stats are at, and so there's no real point in keeping the map up so that you actually know where you're going.
I didn't realize there was a map until about halfway through.
You poor thing.
It made it better. But like, okay, so yes, navigation is bad. It again boggles my mind that you have to come back.
Yep.
Every trip is a round trip,
Yes.
except for very specific times when you take the lady with you, the missus. Then you can magically transport back to your cave, but otherwise, if it's past noon, you better get moseying on back to your hovel, because otherwise you're gonna die or something.
Yeah.
It bugs me that there's not, like, antagonistic animals.
Oh, yes.
Like, you're just dying. There's no
Yep.
there's no force making you die, you just die slowly.
Yeah.
which is so stupid because there's food everywhere, but you have to go get it. It's just not the thing. But this all came together for me in the ruins doing the slidey box puzzles.
Yes, dude.
Which I'm gonna run past you what this is to me, and you tell me if I'm completely crazy.
Okay.
So, first of all, it's like the only plot thing that happens in this game. It's like it is what's separating you from the beginning of the game where nothing happens and the end of the game where nothing happens. It's like this ruins thing that you have to get through, and it's these slidey block puzzles. But time doesn't stop while you're doing these. So you can get hungry and thirsty, or she can, back at the cave.
Mm-hmm.
But there's like 10 of these slidey block puzzles in a row.
Yeah.
Is it supposed to be terrible? Like, are you supposed to... I could see that being like clever or cool, where it's like there's this time constraint on you, but it doesn't seem like it doesn't seem concrete in a way. It just seems like either you did enough hunting and she has food, or you die. Like, I'm on the 9th of 10 block puzzles and I didn't get one more fish and she died or something. Is that what this is?
Yeah.
Is there an aspect of this I'm not getting?
No, you just gotta solve it fast, man. You got to prove your
hard.
puzzle solving skills in a survival video game.
It felt like a game to me, so that was good. It was like a video game. Oh.
Yeah, that's about it for actual gameplay, huh? It's just like
It was like stealth.
pushing
sort of.
blocks. Yeah, you gotta look out for the bad pirate people.
Yeah. And that doesn't... Like, there's no... They're not an antagonistic force towards you. They're just bad people
Yes.
that are also on this island.
They goofed. At least, you know, the everything works. The hunger meter works. The thirst
down
meter works.
Over time.
It does. Yeah, and you gotta fill it up.
Yep.
You gotta fill it.
Yep.
Yeah, the game does not guide you in any meaningful way whatsoever. Just kind of fumble around and then stumble into whatever it is you're supposed to do.
Because wouldn't that be the girl? Wouldn't you use the girl in that way to kind of guide you through the game?
Yeah.
But she's
That's a
just
good idea.
inert. She just sits in the cave. It's so frustrating.
You can have her cook for you.
She's bad at cooking, though.
She is. She'll ruin all your food that you spent so long gathering.
You bring her the little shellfish you got to go climb the rocks for, and she's like, "Oops, it's poison now."
It's a work of art, really.
Yeah. Where do
Sonic
you...
Rock Black.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
But
Absolutely.
how far of the
No
rock is
question.
going to be on top of Lost in Blue? That's the question.
I mean, honestly, I hate this game like more than any game we played. So, if you want to be the voice of reason on this one, that's fine. Like, you coming over and playing Sonic Shuffle for an hour, that was 800
yeah.
times more fun than I ever had playing Lost in Blue, which is...
I agree with you. And Sonic Labyrinth and Blast had monocles of fun in there.
Kyle's going to be real sad if we put this game at the bottom.
Yeah.
Let's not put Sonic Blast above Lost in Blue. That feels icky to me, because Sonic
Okay.
Blast was a very bad game.
Yeah. It was.
I think Sonic Labyrinth was maybe better, though.
Yeah, Sonic Labyrinth had some.
How time softens
stuff.
us to these games.
Yeah.
Sonic Labyrinth had some stuff going on.
Sure. Lost in Blue done.
No.
Lost in Blue is gonna be Lost in the Labyrinth.
Okay. I like that.